What's up, nerds? Back with another video. I wanted to do a quick follow-up of my Aaron Boone video, since that was the last one updated on my channel, or uploaded on my channel. The description, the link will be down below. And I'm following up on this because what ended up happening was exactly what I said in that video, except it wasn't Aaron Boone that didn't learn the lesson. It was the Cleveland Guardians manager that didn't learn the lesson. And it's something that either you could take away from either side, and I'll have the interview with the manager, Cleveland's manager, in the description. So to refresh everybody, what I had talked about with Aaron Boone was how he needs to admit his mistakes and either learn from them and move on, or at least admit that his mistake, at least own up to his mistake, admit it. Not use some bullshit excuse, I'm the manager, not pretend like Yankees fans have no idea how to coach, none of these BS excuses. Own up and be fucking upfront about it. And that's exactly what the Cleveland manager did. And so I gotta respect and gotta shout him out. So what I am talking about is similar to Game 3 of the ALCS, where the New York Yankees would have taken home that game, except instead of taking out Weaver, who just got absolutely rocked, and everybody could see that he was fucking getting rocked, instead of taking him out, he left him in for them to hit a fucking homer off of and win the fucking game and move on, right? And so Boone, after that, came out and said, oh, blah, 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 I'm the manager, blah, 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 I know better than you guys, blah, 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 bullshit. Instead of just admitting what we could all see with our eyes, which was that we all fucking knew that was coming. Weaver got beat, didn't get a home run, got a double, and then what was his next fucking pitch? Got beat again, 2-run homer, got shit on, right? Now, what happened with the Guardians was that Giancarlo Stanton had no reason to be pitched to. The Guardians are up 2-0. The worst hitter in the team, arguably, is coming up right after Giancarlo Stanton. Already in the series, they had already intentionally walked people. So it's like, okay, you know how to walk people, you know how to avoid hitters, but instead of intentionally walking Giancarlo Stanton to get to the worst fucking hitter in the lineup, Jazz Chisholm, instead, they saw that Giancarlo Stanton swung twice, swung 2 times, and just, or even just, he shouldn't have even let it get to that point. Just like Aaron Boone, who threw one pitch to J-Ram and then said, fuck this, I'm intentionally walking. When they threw that first pitch to Stanton, they should have said, fuck this, I'm moving on. But instead, the pitcher was hot, young stud, throwing fire. He said, I trusted my stud, we're gonna fucking do this. Even though it makes zero fucking sense on paper, it makes zero fucking sense in the moment, watching these fucking pitchers, he still fucking kept him in. And after the game was done, after Giancarlo hit a tying 2-run bomb that every single fucking person knew was coming, who knows anything about baseball, anything about Yankees, anything about Giancarlo Stanton, you saw that fucking homer coming from a million fucking miles away. At least I did. I'm literally sitting in my fucking bed watching, saying to myself, he's gonna hit this fucking bomb. I mean, I literally need to start recording some of this. I mean, I record it when I'm at games. I have proof. If you watch my Yankees ALCS video, you can hear me say he's about to fucking bomb. You can hear me call this shit out. It's not like I'm full of shit. The proof is on the fucking channel. I mean, everybody knew it was going to fucking happen. And after the game, he says what Boone should have said. He says, I put it on my guy. I could have done this, but I put it on my pitcher to learn from this experience. Which, I mean, hopefully he does, right? But that is the thing. It's like, if you don't pull him out, you need to understand that you have to take away something from this pitch, something from this situation. Because if you don't, and you just, nothing changes, that's bad. That is bad. I mean, you can like pretend like, oh, Luke, you think you're the moral authority on everything. I mean, in this situation where the winning run and saving your season and playing a winning baseball, yes, you want your team to win. You want to go to the World fucking Series. You want to win. So yes, if the situation comes up again, you fucking want this manager to not take the fucking risk, to not say, I'm going to tie this fucking game up and I'm going to throw away a chance to be 2-2 in the series and tied up. You know, like, so it's just, it's just interesting how you've got the Yankees, Aaron Boone, and how he thinks about this, and then versus the Cleveland Guardians manager who comes out and says everything, because he could have said to his pitcher, look, I know you're pitching like fire, I know you're hot to strut, I know this and everything, but I'm just making the decision. I have more experience than you. I know you might hate me, but watch how the game plays out. And at the end, when the game wins and everything, then come to me and say, but trust me in this decision. I am the manager. Trust me, please. I'm taking you out, or we're intentionally walking or whatever, and we see how it plays out, right? But instead, he said, no, I want you to suffer. I want you to learn from this failure, or whatever the case is. And so it's just up to two sides. Do you want to learn from experience, or do you want to impart that experience onto others? And, I think that's about it. Summing it all up, go Yankees. I am indeed, this is like a regular white shirt, but I am indeed in my Yankees pantalones. Fingers crossed everything goes well, and fingers crossed Boone makes some good managerial decisions. Smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Deuces.